Welcome to the BP311 Weekday Sports Picks. It's Wednesday, March 30th, 2022, and I've learned from my mistakes. All right, so that's how things go. I learn as I go along, and I've hit good streaks, and this has been an off month. It's been the worst month since I've been publicly giving picks out. So at some point, the wave's going to come back. At some point, the momentum's going to be on my side, and there's still a chance to break even this month, but I would literally have to go 3-0 the next 2 days, as I don't expect to take any more public plays than that. I made a couple bucks today, but I want to make real money. I want to do right by the people, and I want to give you winners. So in that aspect, I haven't been doing the best. I'm trying. I'm doing what I can for you. For those of you around sticking with me, I truly do appreciate that. Shout out to Jeff Morton. Me and Terry are going to be doing something. A weekly show is the idea. I'm probably going to run down every NHL game for the day. Not giving you a pick on every game, but a lean on the games that I don't have picks or ideas on, ideas, and then picks otherwise. And just to break that down, a lean's a lean. I'm not going to bet it. It's if somebody says, you got to bet on this game. What do you like? Over, under, side, total, spread. What do you like? Idea it's just that, and if you've been with me long enough, you know that when I call it an idea, I don't take credit for it in the official record. Wins, loss, draw, push, whatever, but I think about it. It's an idea. It's something that I sometimes play, I sometimes don't. I don't put the normal 2 or 3 units on it like I do a public pick that I'm handing out, but I might sprinkle it, I might parlay it, I might parlay them together. My parlay them with something completely different than I'm tailing on somebody else that I like to watch. Because although I give out picks, of course, I mean, as always, we all have people we like to listen to something. Not all of us. I do. I tail a few people, so keep that in mind. Anyway, so we're gonna go through. I want to go through the whole NHL slate for the night. You know, a once a week deal. Go in depth with hockey. Go in depth with NBA because that's Terry's big thing, and then we'll bring or try to bring, occasionally at least, a third person in as a special guest to go over things, either things that we're already going over, but to bounce more ideas off of, or maybe somebody who does things that we're not normally doing. Maybe somebody bigger into baseball, maybe somebody bigger into soccer, maybe somebody at UFC. Who knows? I mean, I'll network as much as I can. I've got some connections in 2 out of 3 of those aspects, so that being said, we got to recap this 1 and 2. And cold on the ice. It was as simple as that. The Jackets didn't get it done. Lost 4-3. They tried to come back. They got close to coming back in the third period, but the Islanders were too much for them. That's twice the Blue Jackets have burned me on a money line as a short dog. You know, them and the Wild are not my friends right now. Avalanche, Flames, the two best teams in the Western Conference, bar none. Period. End of story. Avalanche gets it done 3-2 in regulation. 5 goals, no over 6. So it was just too much competition. You couldn't get clean looks at the net. These teams were too good. I guess I should have seen that in foresight, hindsight, 2020. I didn't. So we got the one in college in NIT Final Four. Texas A&M slaughtered Washington State 72-56. I'm going to take a little bit more credit on that one because I need to. I need it. Look, I'm going to take A&M again on Thursday. I don't really know. There's going to be a number though. Okay. It's gotta be 4.5 points or less. I'm not gonna take them double digits. I'm not going to take them too high. I might buy a line down. I don't know. Okay, but I like A&M to win this whole NIT tournament. I've been saying it for days, maybe even weeks. They were the best team not to make the national championship tournament, and I think they're going to go all the way here. They got something to prove, chip on their shoulder, and they're showing it. They play better defense than anybody else in this tournament. They're going to continue to prove that against Xavier on Thursday night in the NIT championship game. That's foreshadowing. How about a couple Final Fours? We talked about them earlier in the week. I've already taken Kansas -4 against Nova. I think the line's getting bigger, so I'm glad I took it when I did. I'm holding off UNC was plus 162 yesterday when I did. Earlier today when I did the video. I don't know what it is right now. The whole point of waiting is to take a look and see where it goes. But I expect that if I wait until Saturday morning, I can get this at hopefully plus 180. Something along those lines. 185 would be wonderful. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take UNC money line either way. It's a matter of trying to get it at the best number and waiting it out so that I get the best number. In the meantime, 1 and 2 for Tuesday, 46, 52, and 3 for March, 111, 103, and 4 all time. And I'm not making the mistake of doing the video at 3 p.m., having it uploading the same time as the live is going. And that was why my video was so grainy and my audio was so choppy, so I apologize for that. I do believe I'll be back on Johnny Han Live, or Johnny Han Wins live, 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday. As far as I know, that's the next guest appearance there. All four of us, T-Mac, Bo Dunn, and Johnny will all be there talking the Final Four, and potentially back on Monday talking about the national championship game with the winners in the Final Four matchups, obviously. And, with all that being said, really, my throat's dry. Cheers. Alright, back to the drawing board, right? So it's going to be a similar slate. It's going to be 2 NHL games because I love watching hockey. I love betting hockey. And although it hasn't been the kindest thing to me lately, I'm going to go back to the well. And no NCAA. So I'm going to go NBA. And I got one game I like. And in all three of these picks, I'm going with 2 underdog money lines and 1 over. It's kind of my deal. NHL. Red Wings plus 160 money line. Grab it at Bet Rivers. They're playing the New York Rangers, and the Rangers are on a back-to-back. They beat the Penguins tonight. On TNT at 7:30, Wings have won 3 of their last 5. Rangers, same. Going into the second play in the NHL, like the Las Vegas Golden Knights versus Seattle Kraken, over 6 goals. You can grab that one, minus 110 is the consensus everywhere. It is the second game of the doubleheader on TNT on Wednesday night for the NHL. 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Here's the concern. The Golden Knights are 1 in their last 5 hitting overs, but they are 11th this year at 55.9%. The Kraken, 4 out of 5 in their last overs. They're ranked 4th, 59.9%, but in my heart, they're the number 1 over team in the NHL because it's just won me a good amount of money this year. And I'm going back to the well, man. What more can I say about that? NBA, here's the story. I've been hot and cold, even wanting to talk about, look at, cap NBA games lately. You're down the stretch. Some teams care. Some teams could care less. The Heat are at the top of the East, and I get that, but there's not a lot of big players out for them. Boston's looking like you may not have Tatum or Brown. It's 12:16 a.m. on 3:30, so it's very early. Wednesday morning, late Tuesday night when I'm doing the show. Things may change by tomorrow. I completely understand that, but I still think the Heat's a better team. They're the more consistent team. They've won 4 of their last 5. Boston's won 1 of their last 5. I know it's in Boston. That doesn't scare me. I'm taking the Heat money line plus 180. MGM is where I grabbed that one, even though I didn't write it down for myself. Didn't do me any favors there. We're coming up on 9 here, 9 minutes, and rolling into 10. So yeah, I gave you a little preface. Me and TJ Salt Dog are going to be doing a weekly show. We're going to try to have some special guests on. So if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, if you're checking me out, and I've already talked to Johnny Hahn. Would love to have him, Bo Dunn, T-Mac, Tanner Kern if he's available. I got some other buddies over at Detroit Sports Bettors that I'm hoping that I can potentially bring into this deal. So a lot to look forward to in the future, more content, a weekly deep dive, which I'm looking very forward to doing and hosting, and I'll be doing a live trial run just to make sure that I can do a live, that the audio is, and the video is all good if I'm not running too many things trying to upload a video. I usually do the videos the night before. Here we are night before, so this is going to drop in the morning. We are going to talk to you again on Thursday. We're going to be again on Friday. We're going to be on the live show Friday on Johnny's YouTube channel. By the time we roll into a new month of April and a new week next week, there may be some more content for you to sink your teeth into. In the meantime, the plays are Red Wings money line over the Rangers, plus 160 at Bet Rivers. Golden Knights cracking over 6 goals, minus 110 everywhere. And the Heat plus 180 money line against the Celtics. In the NBA, we'll check you on the flip side. Keep it profitable.